Hello, welcome back to the Hot Mess Express. Thank you for clicking on my video and I hope you enjoy. Today I'm going to do a jewelry clean out. And so I've got all my jewelry here in various things, of course, boxes, trinket trays, and then I do have the official jewelry box. But we're gonna go through it. It's just to a point where I'm frustrated that I can never find what I'm wanting to wear. And I think I just need to declutter some of these items. So here we go. I do have my iced coffee of the day. I'm not sure how long this video is gonna be, but I'll do my best to keep it kind of short. Okay. We're gonna start with what I'm wearing. So I have this conch piercing with a turquoise bar. Always wear this one, I never change it out. And then I have two lobe piercings that currently have little huggy earrings that are little hoops. On this side, I've got a cartilage piercing up here. I also never take this one out. And then I have three piercings on my lobe. So this one just has a stud and then those two matching huggy earrings for the bottom. I pretty much just wear these all the time. So let's just start here. I have these hoop earrings, which are just silver hoops. And they're not huge and they're not super little, but I'm going to keep these. This is the perfect size hoop for me, so I'm just going to set it aside over here. And then what I don't want will be like over here. Next, there is a barrette here, which we don't need that. Okay, next is going to be this necklace. And it's the it's the longest necklace I have, and it has this little pink quartz, I think it is. I don't know my gemstone, so apologies. And it's just gold on a gold chain. I usually don't wear long necklaces like this, but I'm going to keep this just to see if I can get myself to wear it more. The type of toe ring is what I find to be the most comfortable. You'll see later on I have all these other toe rings that I just can't wear because they're not comfortable. So we're gonna keep these two. Also, most of these are not like fine jewelry, so just so you know. All right, so next I have this pair of square studs, and they might look black on camera, but they are navy. And I'm definitely keeping these. This came in a set, and they all have like jewel toned gemstones on it, so I'm definitely gonna keep these. Next, I have this adjustable ring that have my kids' names on it, Ronan and Sophia. Definitely gonna keep that. Okay, a little bit sad here, but I have this, it's just plastic dinosaur earring. I only have the one, oh, I don't even think you saw that, dinosaur earring. And I don't know where the other one is, so I'm gonna set it over here until I find the other one, and if I don't find the other one, it's gonna have to go. Bobby pin. All right, I have a bunch of these just plain studs, white studs, and this belongs in this pack that I got from Walmart. And so I'm gonna keep all these together. I don't need this many, so I need to figure out which ones I'm tossing. I just need to know how many I have all together. So I'm gonna keep those aside. This one here is a blue and white kind of crescent design earring, and this actually goes in the cartilage, so this will sit nicely like in here, and it just tucks in right underneath your little ear flap. Not sure if you'll see that vision, but I am going to toss this because this bar is way too long and it ends up sticking out in odd ways and it just hurts. It's really pretty and really cute, but I just can't wear it anymore. So I'm gonna toss that one. Okay, next up in this little trinket tray is another pair of those white cubic zirconia studs. So saving those. Okay, let me know what you guys do about these, but I have some extra earring backings and I try to keep them because sometimes earrings come with some that are like too loose or something. So I'm just gonna keep all of those that I find. And now that trinket tray is empty, it's just my little son. Okay, next trinket tray. I've got this necklace, which is just from Target, and this little gemstone smiley face is all it is. Really shiny, really pretty. Unsure about that one. I'm gonna keep it right in front of me because I'm unsure. Okay, more of those gemstone type earrings. These are green oval shapes. Gonna keep those. Downside, this came in the pack of the blue ones. Downside about these is that they turn your ears green. So not the best. I can't keep them on for too long. And then same in that pack are these teardrop white ones. I love these. These are probably the favorite out of all of them. So gonna keep those. And next I have these, so some more of those cubic zirconia white stones. I don't even know if that's really stone. Okay, this earring has a pair to it, I just don't know where it's at, and it's just this. It's like a line of gemstones. It goes with this necklace. So if you can see, they're both kind of like that same gemstone design. I'm getting rid of the earrings because I do not like them. They're too small and they just don't do anything for me, so that's going away. Next I have one turquoise gold huggy earring, and they're just like the clip type ones. If I find its buddy, I will keep it, but if I don't find it, I'm tossing. And then I've got one of a cubic zirconia solo floating around. So same idea, if I don't find its pair, it's going. All right, and that is it for that trinket tray. Now we move on to this one. A few bracelets here, so let's just show them all together. So these all have little beads on them, and they're all like the stretchy string, and that's my favorite. That's my favorite type of bracelet. I have really small wrists, so I need something that's just gonna stay and not kind of flop around. So I love all of these. I'm probably gonna keep all of these. I know, I need to actually get rid of something. Okay, next is this really pretty, small, tiny little bracelet that I got from an old coworker. It's just got a little crystal chain on there, or a crystal thing on there. And I haven't worn it in a long time. I should probably get rid of it, but I know she spent a lot of money on it, so I'm just gonna keep it, and hopefully I can wear it more. It's also really hard to get on by myself, so that's kind of hard. Okay, next one. This ring has some birthstones on it. So it's a 3-stone ring with, I think it's sapphire, amethyst, and then the white diamond. All the birthstones of my kids. Well, the purple one's mine. I'm amethyst. But Ronan's technically topaz. Long story short, we had to do sapphire. Not my favorite. Anyways, keeping that one, sentimental reasons. And that trinket tray is done. Of course, it's very dirty, so I apologize. Okay, next is this pair of kind of ovally hoop-ish earrings. Keeping these, I love these. My mom got these for me. They're nice and weighty, and they just feel very, very good on the ears. These, I believe I'm going to toss. They're very pretty, but I just don't think they sit well on my ear. I don't know. Unsure maybe, but they're really nice. I'm just gonna set them to the side because I'm not sure. Okay, next are these yellow flower earrings. They're little danglies. They are very heavy, but I'm keeping them because I love yellow flowers. All right, so I have all of these loci bracelets, and I think I'm gonna get rid of all of them because I don't wear them, and I thought about keeping at least one of them, like maybe the purple because it's my favorite color, but I just don't like it and I don't wear these, so I'm gonna toss these. However, I do have this loci bracelet that is a little bit different, a little bit special. It's not like the jelly-esque gems, they're actual stone type things, and I really like it. This is my most favorite. It's with the onyx stones, which is supposed to help with positive energy, I believe. I have the card somewhere, but I'm gonna keep this one and get rid of the other ones. Okay, now we're moving on to the boxes. We'll start with this pink one. I have all of my toe rings in here, and I think I'm just gonna get rid of all of them because they all came from the same pack. Did I just break this one? They all came from the same pack, and I just don't know if I love them. I'm looking at them and I'm trying to see if there's some that I'm gonna try to wear. Like this snake one is so cool, but I just know that with these points, it's just not gonna be very comfortable. This one I know is not comfortable. I'll get rid of that one. I'm gonna keep these two. This is similar shape to what I know is comfortable, and this one I know is comfortable. I'm gonna give the snake a chance. Everything else is getting tossed. I'm gonna set the box aside because I might keep the box. Okay, so loci, this is the box that this bracelet came from, and it's just a really nice box. So let's open this up. I think I know what's in here, yeah. So in here is actually all of my holiday earrings. So we're talking Halloween, Christmas, is that it? Halloween and Christmas. All of that is in here, and I'm gonna keep it that way. All right, moving on. So my mother really likes this paparazzi thing. They just sell you really cheap jewelry, and she gave me these. They're just really big black hoops, and I haven't worn them yet. They were still in the packaging, as you saw, but I need to give them a chance before I say no thank you. So they're kind of cool looking. They almost look metal, and it's like not like a smooth hoop, so it's something different. So I'm definitely gonna give these a try. All right, this is the main thing that needs to get cleaned out. This jewelry box is so small and it doesn't fit anything. I just can't get myself to buy a new one. This is what it looks like on the inside. Yeah, it needs some help. Okay, let's start with the hoops. So these two hoops came in the set with this one. So big, medium, small. I think I'm gonna get rid of the other two sizes and just keep this. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I always gravitate towards this size, and I have those big black ones, so that should suffice. Next, I have these tiny little hoops with little like gold spheres. Super cute, love these, keeping these. Next, I have this necklace, which is gold and it has 4-leaf clovers. I love this necklace. It's like a double layer situation. It does get very tangled. If I find the matching earrings, I will keep this. Okay, that is it for the back wall. And now we're gonna dive into this part. Okay. So this necklace is also from my mother, from that Paparazzi brand. And it's just this leather bracelet with a little bit of a silver chain here and all these little dangling medallions. And it has an elephant. And I love elephants, they're my favorite animal. So I'm keeping this one. It is a little bit fidgety, but that sound is just so addicting. Gonna keep that. This one's funny. My mom got me a shoe necklace because I used to work at a shoe store, and she thinks it's a running shoe. To me, it doesn't look like a running shoe, and I run, so that's why she got it for me. I'm just gonna keep it purely because she gave it to me. All right, next, okay, here's another one of those like beaded bracelets. So you see I have all of these. I'm keeping all of these. And like these two are so similar. They literally have the same type of elephant, but one's with this black beads and one is with these like clear ones. I should probably get rid of at least one of those, but I don't really want to. Okay, I think I'm gonna get rid of this bracelet because it's just a little too dainty for me and I feel like I'm gonna break it. This one is really cool. It's like a wraparound bracelet. And then the way you clip it is by this little paw print. Is it a paw print? Yeah, paw print heart. And you put that inside this loop. Inside this little loop. And what I love about it is, again, because I have small wrists, I have a hard time finding bracelets that fit. If the camera angle switched on you, I did need to charge the battery. So we were just talking about this wraparound bracelet. So I'm gonna keep that one. I think it's a very unique feature. Set that to the side. Okay, next we have these two feather earrings with a dream catcher. Like dream catcher-esque. I love these. My sister got these for me. Not only are they turquoise and match this earring, my conch, but they're dream catchers and I love dream catchers, so we're gonna keep those. And those are also very light. Next we have another beaded stretch bracelet, so of course keeping that one. How many do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's good enough. Okay, we have this beaded, is this beads? This is beads. This is like diamonds and gold. I had this bracelet when I was a baby, so it doesn't fit me anymore. So I'm keeping mainly for sentimental value. It's also very dirty, so that's not my favorite, but this I'm getting rid of. Yes, it's got my name on it, but I don't wear these ever. I don't know why I keep buying them. Okay, I have all of these little pouches that I want to keep, but let's go through the contents. So in this first bag, we have more of those huggy little hoops that go with the ones that I'm currently wearing. I'm keeping all of these. You have a black pair, And then I have a gold pair and a silver pair, currently wearing each of those. So we're gonna keep these and I'm gonna set them aside. I'm not gonna put them back in the little bags. This is the cartilage jewelry that I got pierced with when I got this one up here. I'm throwing this away. It is just a silver ball. I'm never gonna put this back on. And the bar is also just too long. Okay, empty plastic bag, I'm keeping that off to the side. Next, we have the rest of that jewel toned earring set that I got at Walmart. We have this really pretty, ow, I just stabbed myself with all those, oval, brown burgundy color. I'm gonna try to keep those all together. These are really cool. They're a rectangle and they're like a light gold color. Very nice. And then the last in that pair is these circle pink ones. So I'm gonna keep all of those. I really like how fun those are. Another baggie cleaned up. Okay. This just has one earring in there and it looks like it's the pair of another one. Next is this bag, and I already know I'm throwing this away, and I'll tell you why. This has tarnished so bad, and it's so unfortunate. Like, look how pretty the actual piece is. But this part is so dirty and so tarnished. Like, this chain is so disgusting. And I don't think it's something I can clean. So this came in a set, and they're huggy hoop earrings in different colors, and they just kind of snap together like this, right? Great. Not all of these close. So for example, there's this green set. Not sure if you can see that. But some of these don't clip, and I'm trying to figure out which one it is. Maybe it's the rainbow one. Here's a rainbow set. It's this set. This set just doesn't close properly. So let's get rid of that one. We'll see how those go for me. Okay, another Ziploc bag done. Okay, I have these butterfly earrings, and although I really like them, I just don't gravitate towards them, so we're gonna get rid of those. I'm getting rid of this bracelet. It says strong like a mother, and it's not my favorite saying in the world, and it's pretty big, so we're getting rid of that. Getting rid of these hoops and here. These earrings used to be my favorite, and it's just another one that I've outgrown, I think, and I'm getting rid of these. I don't like the black metal with the white gems. Next, I'm also gonna get rid of these, although I really like them and they're very like pretty purple little beads. I just don't gravitate towards these either, so we're gonna toss these. Okay, this necklace is really pretty. I'm gonna keep this one. Let me just put it together here. It is just a single stone, and I believe it's an amethyst stone. It's very light pink, actually. Maybe it's not amethyst, but I'm keeping it. I love the simplicity of it. And I believe I have the matching earrings. Okay, I have found the other pair turquoise earring. Oh, it's all over here. So we're gonna keep these. There's the other. Got the other pair of cubic zirconia. Everything else, that's trash. Okay, this one's kind of sad because I liked this one. It's technically a hoop earring, but it's just a circle and it's like stud style. So you just put it in your ear and then it just looks like that. They just don't sit very well on the face, and I also don't have the other one. Okay, so that's all empty, but now we're gonna go in this little box. We got more in there. I have these earrings, which I'm gonna get rid of because they are too big and they don't sit well on the ear. They're just pink jumbo studs. Here is one of the 4-leaf clover earrings that go with this necklace. So they're all the 4-leaf clover, but there's only one in here, so that's a little sad. Next, we've got some more loose singular studs. So these are all loners. They don't have buddies, so we're just gonna toss those. Maybe the buddies are on this side, actually. Okay, let's try and separate this to see what goes with what. Okay, so I have these tiny dangly gems. This is just a clear white gem with gold. And I have a lot of these because these tend to go with sets of the Paparazzi brand. So I believe this came with this necklace. Keeping these earrings. Also gonna keep this necklace. My mom got me this, and it's a heart and a cross. I'm not religious, so I was gonna try and take the cross off, and I haven't figured out how to do that yet. I probably just have to cut that little piece. But either way, very cute. Gonna keep that. Okay, next, same style of the earrings, which are these silver stone ones, exactly the same. I'm gonna keep those for some mixed metal situations. These silver hoops, silver turquoise. I do have this evil eye bracelet, which is locks and keys. One of my most favorite bracelets. The sad thing is that this has broken on me before, and let me kind of show you, see if I can show you where. This piece right here has come loose, so I'm scared to wear it. I also don't want to throw it away. But I love this bracelet. I'm gonna keep it. Okay, next. Here we go. Matching earrings to that necklace. So we're keeping this. Here is another toe ring of that shape. So we're keeping that. Oh yeah, here are the buddies to those turquoise ones. I'm gonna get rid of these though, because I got rid of the other ones. I don't really wear them. Here is an earring backing. So we're gonna put that with my earring backings, wherever those went. Next I have these, which are just charms that need a chain. Oh, there's a hair. Sorry about that. And these are really pretty, and I'm trying to keep these, so. Okay, that is all empty. Time to organize everything, and then we'll put it back in the jewelry box. Next, my hoop earrings. Oh, actually, these aren't true hoops. They're like opened hoops. You understand what that means. So I can't really put them in those things. Do they fit in here? They're too big for that. Okay. Focus. What do I do? Okay. Simplifying it. All of my beaded bracelets are gonna go here in the middle. And then all of my other bracelets that are like this one, these, like, they're gonna go on some of these hooks. So let me see if I can show you that. I'll keep the gold with the gold. And then they just kind of hang like so. And then we'll do my, I was gonna say cotton ones, but this isn't technically cotton. More like bohemian style ones. I'll put those together here. Cute. Okay. These hoop earrings will go here. My other little hoop earrings will have a place. Definitely more manageable. Okay, rings. I had a few rings. So this ring and some of my toe rings. I think what I'm gonna do is keep my toe rings in a little pouch as well, because there's not many. How many did I save? 3, 4, 5, 6. I saved 6 toe rings, so we're gonna put those in a bag. And again, I know that my jewelry box is too small and I still have to get a bigger one, but I am just glad I'm getting rid of as much as I am. Okay, what's next? Ooh, let me see if I can put all these gems colored ones here in the little ring pocket. You know, in like this thing right here. I know they're technically for actual rings, but I want to be able to see these when I open this. I'm gonna need to cut this video so short. Way too long for a jewelry clean out. Apologies, guys. With that being said, I am still trying to figure out what kind of channel I want to have. I have so many ideas. Like, I could do a vlog channel, I could just do a handbag channel, I could just do a lifestyle, like day in my life type channel, but it's going to depend on what I find easiest to edit, what can have a quicker turnaround for me personally, and what people might be interested in. So that might take some trial and error. So if you have any input on that, I'd love to know. Of course, I need to do what feels right for me and what I think is good, but oh, I found the other backings. I know that if you're gonna have a YouTube channel, you have to have, like, it's got to be some type of niche, and I don't know if there is space for me anywhere here. So I'm just trying to figure it out, basically. So just a little bit of patience with me on that. Don't really know what kind of channel I'm gonna be having. So okay, moving on. These I'm gonna put just on top of all my beaded bracelets. These I am gonna put on one of these clip hooks and then just tuck it into the pouch. So this little piece right here is like a stretchy thing. I'm just gonna tuck, oh God, I'm gonna tuck everything inside, so it's a little bit more contained. All right, a few more things and then we're done. In these little these two other squares. So you see I put some things, I don't think you'll be able to see that. These here, I have 2 more squares. So in there, I think I'm gonna put all of these Huggy sets. I did get these pretty much all together, so I'm fine with all of these staying together. This is how I like to store my matching Huggies, just like looped within each other. So I'm just doing that. I'm just doing that now. And again, the whole purpose of me doing this is to feel less overwhelmed with my jewelry options. I'm pretty good at wearing my jewelry, but I tend to keep the same things on every time. So in order for me to try and expand it a little bit, I need to organize this. Okay, here's some more Huggy earrings. Put it away. And then for now too, I am gonna keep my 4-leaf clover necklace in here and the one stud. I hope I find the other one. And then this quartz one that we started with, I'm also just gonna toss in here. This ring is specially made. I have a special box for this one, so I'm not gonna put it in here. Maybe when I have a bigger box, I will. But let's see if this closes. And it does. So that is all for that. Let me show you everything that I am getting rid of. So here is everything that we're getting rid of. I'm glad to be getting rid of all of this, just what I call dead jewelry, not really doing anything for me. So we'll say goodbye to these for now. And then here is what my jewelry box looks like. All these here in their nice little pouches. Definitely it looks a lot better. So yes, that is all for my jewelry organization. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.